Hey there, so this is my standard warm-up that I use whenever I'm in the gym and a really great way to get you ready for the work ahead. This can also be a good little daily movement mobility routine you do every morning when you get up. You could go through it once, twice, 3 times, but for me it's just a really nice way to get my body kind of primed and ready for working out, or just to feel better and to feel a bit more supple as I move into the day, okay? So we're going to follow along to this. If you need any further explanation about what we're doing and why we're doing it, then just drop me a message and I'll happily explain that to you, okay? But the intention with this video is you just follow along, crack on with it, and then after a few times, I'm sure you won't need to watch this video, hopefully, all right? So let's crack on. So we're going to start with 2 breathing exercises first of all. They're really important to put us in a more neutral position. Happily explain the science to you at some point, but again, just follow along, have some faith in it that I'm actually know what I'm talking about, and we'll be good. All right, so here we go. So the first one is a 90-90. You can put your feet on a bench or a wall if you need to here. Okay, you're gonna pull your heels down into the surface or into the wall. You're gonna slightly tilt your butt up off the ground, but your lower back's gonna stay on the ground, okay? In that position, you're gonna breathe into your belly. Slow exhale. We're going to do 5 breaths. Okay, cool. That's the 90-90 hip lift. Then we're going to come over to all fours position. Okay, and then we're going to do 5 breaths and lazy bear. So now what we're going to do here is breathe in. As we breathe in, we're going to try and push air into the top of our back. Okay. Okay, now child's pose, stay in that all fours position. We're going to keep your butt up in the air, reach your arms forward and let your head sink down between your shoulder blades. You should feel a nice stretch to the top of your back here. Okay, we're going to hold this for 10 to 20 seconds, just push into that stretch. Cool, now keep your hands planted on the ground. You're going to push up into what we'd say is a downward dog position. If you're a bit more supple, it'll look a little bit different to this, but I'm not particularly bendy, but you get the idea. You want to push your heels down into the ground so you feel a stretch in the back of your legs. And then from here, you're going to come down and bring your chest up, okay? Go back to that position. Push the heels down and come through. We're going to do 5 of these, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, back down to all fours position. Now cat cows. We're going to go through, try and move each segment of your spine in turn, going from that flexed to extended position. Okay. We're going to do 5 times up and down. So that's 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, now we're going to do, guys, let's come down to the ground. These are called scorpions. Hand out to the side like that, okay? Other hand is underneath your chest. Not sure you can see that here. But I'm going to basically push up on that hand, rotate. Should put a nice stretch through the front of the shoulder, hold for a few seconds, and then swap sides, okay? We're going to do 5 repetitions in total, so 5 each side, 10 total. So that's 1, 2, Right, just holding that stretch for a few seconds. Don't be too aggressive with it. 3, 4, 5. Last one. Okay. Come back up. Half kneeling position. Going to squeeze my belly, squeeze my butt. And then what I'm going to do is try and push my hips forward till I feel a stretch in the front of my hips here, hip flexors. Okay, you're going to hold that 5 seconds. Come off. Push back into it. Hold that for 5 seconds. Come off. Push back. 5 seconds. Just 3 pulses. Okay, swap sides. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt. Push forward. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll swap back over to the other side. So we're going to do what we call like a hip opener stretch into a hamstring stretch here, okay? So back foot, you're going to come up onto your toes. Front foot, bring it forward. You're going to feel a stretch on the inside of your leg here, okay? So you're going to back knee off the ground. You're going to come down, rotate, like that, okay? Down, rotate, okay? We're going to do 5 of these. This is working on your hip extension, which gets tight if you sit down all day, okay? Now, keep that front foot there. You're going to straighten that front leg out. Bring yourself forward over that front leg till you feel a stretch in the back of the leg, okay? Hold that for 10 to 15 seconds. Swap sides. Forward, back toe up, rotate round. 1, 2. If you can go down, okay? But don't hurt yourself on this, right? It's quite an intense stretch. 4, 5. Straighten that front leg out. Lean forward into the hamstring. Hamstring is the back of the leg. Cool, that's good. Now, a little bit of hip movement. We're going to come to this position, okay? Now, what I want you to do, guys, is basically we're going to go what we call like a 90-90 position with our legs here. So from this position, you're going to drop this leg down, and then the other leg's going to come over, and you're going to come through like that. Okay, and that's 1. Okay, then we're going to try and do the other way. 2. 3. 4. Do 2 more of these. 5. 6. That will do it, okay? Now finally, on our backs. Bring your knee up to your chest, opposite hand grabs the outside of the knee. You're going to come across the body like that. Oh, nice stretch to the lower back, outside of the leg. 1. We'll do 3 of these each side. 2. Hold it for a few seconds. Relax. Try and keep your breathing nice and steady the whole time you're doing this, okay? 3. You might find you have one side that rotates more than the other. That's absolutely fine. Just gives you something to work on. 4. Do 2 more of these. 5. 6. Okay, now last thing we're going to work on with the hips is hip flexion. So you're going to bring your knee up to your chest, squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt, pull your knee into your chest, hold, and then off. Pull into the chest, hold, and off. Pull into the chest again, like that. Okay, 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Okay, last finish, glute bridge. Drive your feet into the ground. Squeeze everything nice and tight in your core, and then try and scoop your butt Forward and up, hold, and then back down. Pull your back into the ground. 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool, there you go. So you can go through that once, go through that twice. It's a great warm up, great little like daily flow you can do. Kind of feel a little more supple as you go into it, okay? Have a good one.